What up, fam? I'm back by myself today. Kev came in, but he couldn't wait for y'all, and I couldn't either. He came back in. He said he was gonna be back in about 5. He came in, then he booked again. So I think he has something to do. I ain't mad at it. Yo, this the playoffs now. So let's just talk about what it is. It's the first week, and this is how it's going down. Number one, teach a man's how to squad. We already knew that. Same thing with Bad Boys. He got number two. Blue Steel at number three. All of them didn't do no movements. Number four is Bieber Boys. He jumped up as OJ dropped down one, and then Detroit Six is in that house. So Detroit Six got that last slot, and there it is. Everybody getting it in and doing what they got to do. So let's look at the playoff bracket it is right now today because it really don't matter to everybody else. Look at that. We all lost. We out. All right, playoff bracket. So Teacher Mans is on a bye this week. So he basically was on a bye 2 weeks in a row because did nobody really matter on the just which place you would finish. Bad Boys finished and he on a bye this week. RIP. Blue Steel and Detroit Six gonna play each other. Friends gonna try to eliminate each other. So that's wild. That's what's up. And then OJ versus Bieber Boys, and he gonna be up. So Bieber Boys is go try to hold it down to play Teacher Mans in the semi. Same thing with Blue Steel and Detroit Six trying to go against Bad Boys. So let's look at the games for this week. Well, you know my game don't matter because it doesn't matter, right? So let's go straight to Bieber Boys and OJ Mustard right here. All right, so Bieber Boys versus OJ Mustard. Right now, Bieber Boys is predicted to win. That's all it is to it. If you look at the score 109 or 100, neither one of them really high. But let's look at these players, right? You got Caleb Williams going against Cleveland. That's probably going to be a win because Cleveland, well, maybe not because Cleveland they've been balling. So maybe they'll get their shit together this week, but they'll find some way to lose. But their defense ain't good enough to stop him from scoring, so he going to get them points. New Orleans, and that's Hubbard. Hubbard gonna run all over him. That should be good. Brown going against Baltimore. Again, it should be okay, but Baltimore defense is pretty strong. It's just their offense usually be falling apart. So Brown might have a hard time getting some points. Shakir going against New England. New England been shut down. They trying to win that division, so they trying to win that whole side. So he got a tough match right there. Indianapolis coming off of 2 losses and bringing back the oldest quarterback in history. And that's going to be a game to watch. But at the same time, Seattle should be able to win this one because they just broken in spirit. Like, I think that's their 3rd quarterback they lost. I don't know if they can recover from that feeling of not really having a leads with them. So we'll see. McBride at Houston. That should be an easy one, but McBride gonna get his points because they gotta throw it to the tight end because you ain't getting deep on Houston. Buffalo straight. You know they got a pretty good defense, so he gonna have a little bit of a hard time. Dicker the kicker going against Kansas City. He should probably knock out points because Kansas City gonna try to play better defense because their offense suck right now. But again, they might be out if they don't win these next games and win out. They're in the same predicament as Detroit. So they need to win out even to get a chance. They got a 15% chance of making the playoffs. The New York Jets versus the Jaguars on the defense right there. The Jets suck. So, yeah, the Jaguars should win that some points and put some points on the board. So you got a lot of people that can score points over here. There's only a few people who might get stumped. On the other side, you got Miami versus Aaron Rodgers. Aaron, I don't like him at all. But that's because of his Green Bay days. But he is a good quarterback. He will throw a lob, so he may get some points. Hunt, he gonna get some points. They've been running him a lot. He's been one of the better spots on the Kansas City offense, so he should do all right. But the Chargers been doing well this year, so he might get stopped. This one should be an easy one for Detroit, but Detroit make everything hard, so I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy. Just gonna say they gotta go through who they already know. So, and they're going, and it's at LA, so that's gonna be a game right there. Mont should be able to get some points because they don't need somebody to bust through. They might not need as much speed. They're gonna try to close that hole and make Mont come out instead of Gibbs. So we'll see. Jennings should be good too. So Tennessee, they defense ain't that great, so he'll be able to get his points, especially in the backfield. Same thing with Pittsburgh against Waddle, he'll get his points. Kincaid, New England, and I think he already hurt. So with him being hurt, it ain't gonna make no difference. Yo, what up, co-host? I got started, man. I didn't think you was gonna make it. So I'm already in the role right now. I'm talking about OJ Mustard versus Bieber Boys right here because there's only really 2 games this week. So I'm picking as I'm picking. What up with you?
No, nothing, kid. Did I win last week? I couldn't.
yeah, you won last week. It don't even matter, man. That playoff bracket was set in stone.
Okay.
You still number 1. That's all it is to it.
I was just trying to boost my cousin morale. That's all.
Hey, thank you for the boost. I finished at 7-7, making myself feel kind of good. I was like, all right, at least 500.
Yeah, there we go. Something to build on next year.
Something to build on because it was not good. I think I lost 5 games straight, bro. In the last, yeah. I'm not like I don't even want to go back and look at it right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. You got Lutz, you got Steelers. They should be able to get their points. Green Bay again got a good defense, so the kicker should be able to kick his points. And then the Steelers versus Miami for defense. Miami again, it sucks, so Steelers should get points off of that. So between these 2 teams, my prediction is that the Bieber Boys should beat OJ Mustard's team because I think this team could score more points than this team. Not that they're not really even, because it's a pretty even matchup here, but they have defenses that'll bring these people down, whereas they don't. All of defenses over here, like I said, some of these teams falling apart. Indianapolis, Houston, Buffalo, Kansas City. They done, man, for the year. They might. I don't know if they could recover from last week's game. So we'll see. What you think, co-host?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Look like he got work to do. He can't do nothing.
I think I'm gonna have to take Bieber Boys as well. I agree.
Okay.
Unless the Lions show up and show out. Other than that, it will be.
I agree. I think Mont got to be the good running back that actually pushed through this week, though. So I do think he's gonna get points, but it ain't gonna be enough to keep him up, get him what he needs. So that's a done deal. I'm gonna go on to the next game. We got Blue Steel versus Detroit 6. This is the only other game that really mattered this week. So I'm gonna just kind of talk through it. Co-host can just listen because he's working. So you got Dak Prescott versus Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Is that a tongue twister for you?
Yeah, it is. It is. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Nah, but the Vikings is playing against the Cowboys, so I don't think the Vikings gonna win that. Even though I think they won their last game, I still don't think like they in the end of their stuff. But if they do win, they really do ruin Dallas' season completely. Like they're gonna be out of the playoffs. They ain't even gonna be in contention anymore. So I'm also hoping for that because I just don't like Dallas. But Prescott, Dak, he gonna get his points. He's been playing pretty good this year. Hopefully, the Cowboys don't trade him next year because they stupid like that. But I've been getting his points. Derrick Henry hasn't been getting points this year like he usually do, and he at Cincinnati. Hopefully, he can get his points because they don't really have great run defense. But we'll see. Then you got Jonathan Taylor against Seattle. That he gonna get his points from Indianapolis. He probably one of the best spots again that's left on the team. They about to bring in who they bringing in for who they 44-year-old quarterback Philip Rivers.
Yeah,
yeah. Ain't nobody trying to ride that river, but that's what they doing. So they got to go with it. Then you got Evans. Evans always sucked, but he going against Atlanta, so even questionable, he probably gonna get points. But if he need to change out because I don't see that. If he don't play, he gonna lose a lot of points, and he need them points. Metcalf, he gonna get his points, even questionable. He playing. He usually don't ever sit out. Johnson versus Carolina. I don't know. I don't know how tight ends do against Carolina, but I don't even know how he do really good on. You know Johnson from New Orleans? No, me either.
We don't get that.
He must be okay, but I don't even know him. So they're right out, yeah. He should get points, but it's Arizona, so you never know what they're gonna do. I think Blue Steel might have a chance of losing this damn game just because of the people he got in. Who he got on the bench? His bench is not much better.
Well, he's predicted to get 120.
Right. And he usually scored pretty high, but I think he lost last week's game. So I don't know. On the other side, you got Sam Darnold. He gonna get his points. You got Jacobs versus at Denver. He gonna get his points. You got Warren in Miami. He getting points. You got Smith in Las Vegas. They ain't got no defense over here. They might as well just be playing offense by themselves on this side of the board. He going against Indianapolis, Denver, Miami, Las Vegas, Carolina, Las Vegas, the Giants, Baltimore, and Atlanta. I think he might win this one.
Yeah. I said these were the two teams I picked to win it all, so I'm glad they're playing each other to knock each other off. I think I'm going to have to take Detroit 6 as well, even though he's underdog.
I think and he is the underdog on this one, but I think Detroit 6 might take it. So I'm taking Detroit 6 for the win. And that is the only two games of the week. I'm about to show the playoff bracket since co-host on here. And we'll talk about it right quick. There it is. There's you on bye. Bad Boys on bye. And there it is again.
Shout out to Bad Boys. I just want to say that because he's doing something that apparently none of y'all can do. That's win. Shout out to him earning a bye.
Hey, RIP. I ain't mad at him. He getting it, right? So do his thing. And that's pretty much it, man. Those are the only two games of the week. We either gonna see who win or see who lose. There's only 2 weeks left. There's next week, week 16 for the semis, and then there's the final. There's the Super Bowl on the week 17. So we 2 weeks from a championship. We 2 weeks for a champion. What you got, co-host?
I'm surprised the Beaver Boys or OJ Mustard didn't show up to be able to defend themselves going into this important game. But I'm sure we will hear from one of them next week.
Oh, yeah. You know one of them going to show up and say something. But look at this. I ain't even lie. Look, that one win was the only thing that I got. But before this, it had like 5 losses.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I only won because you left no people in.
Well, they're on vacation. They took a couple
I ain't mad at it. Congratulations to the people who are in the playoffs. Y'all top 6 here. And make sure y'all dummies set y'all line up. All right.
Peace.